Okay. Whoops. You know what? I don't have. Here we go. Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, go to Brock. You need a roof, you call Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars. I wonder how those would compare to the cigars I was offered on the beach yesterday from the guy who also offered me cocaine.
You didn't buy it.
Oh, I should tell them that I didn't buy the cocaine. That the guy just offered. I didn't buy it.
He was like hiding in the bushes.
He was hiding in the bushes. I don't think he's supposed to be on the resort.
How much was he selling it for?
I don't know. We didn't get that far. There was a guy who had some Cuban cohibas, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm interested." It was a little box of 5, and then he goes, "Cocaine, ganja." I'm like, "No, I'm good. Thank you, man. Here, you take these cigars back. I'm not sure what they're laced with, so I'm just gonna pass. Let me go back to the resort." Jeez. Oh man. But everything's been lovely. Everything has been lovely. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Hope everybody's day is off to a fantastic start. Day 1 of Saints training camp is in the books. Spencer Rattler had a fantastic day. According to the report from those in attendance, remember Ross Jackson over at louisianasports.net has all the coverage. Spencer Rattler took 17 snaps with the first team, Shuck 15 with the second team, Hayner 10 snaps with the third team. So Rattler running ones right now. Not surprising. Started a handful of games for you a year ago and sort of the incumbent, I guess, so to speak. We'll see if it stays that way. Ross has a full-on breakdown of all of the play-by-play of the team periods. Rattler, Shuck, Hayner, all of their, he's charted all their reps. It's all there for you if you want to check it out. So, interesting. The safety rotation, I think, is something we'll keep an eye on as well. Justin Reed, Jordan Howden were the first teamers. Jonas Sanker, the rookie, and Terrell Burgess were the second teamers. So we'll see how that might change throughout camp as well. Especially with the report, the Saints are signing the safety from the Colts. So you'll add another veteran in that room. So we'll see. Okay. So day 2 today of Saints training camp. It's underway. Admittedly, it is a bit odd not to be on air while the Saints are opening up training camp. But I'll be back on air Monday, and then we should be getting the LSU practice schedule here soon as well. So they should be opening fall camp next week. All right, let's say some good mornings here. Smash the like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Hey, Jacob, good morning. It's Poppy. What's up? Kyle Pierce, good morning. Hey, James, good morning. Good morning. Sean, ask E-Rock, how many times has she checked on Drew the past 3 days?
A lot. That's okay. I've talked to Drew because he's actually not missing us, which is great. But I've talked to my mom, my sister a lot.
Lots.
That's okay.
I don't care.
That's okay. It doesn't make me sad. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel connected, but I've checked.
Hey, Thomas, good morning. Good morning. Jason, morning. Cade Carter's uncle is a client of mine. He was talking about him yesterday. It took me to the end of the convo to realize who he was talking about. You have to tell me, who is Cade Carter? Carder. I don't know who that is. Cade Carter. Should I know who Cade Carter is?
I don't know.
Morning, Matt. What rookies out of the draft class are you looking for to emerge as a big standout starter? Well, I mean, the most obvious is Kelvin Banks. I mean, he's going to be your starting left tackle, barring something dramatically unforeseen. I I am curious about Vernon Broughton, the defensive lineman out of Texas, because he fits Brandon Staley's defense. And oh, by the way, Bo Davis is the new defensive line coach, and that's kind of what Bo wants, so those big defensive linemen. But where I think there's real need, Jonas Sanker at safety, he was third-round pick. Quincy Riley, the cornerback out of Louisville, third-round pick. Right now, he went in round 5. And Devin Neal, the running back out of Kansas. I just feel like there's you don't have a starting cornerback opposite Kool-Aid McKinstry, because Alontae Taylor is not. We saw it last year. He was terrible. He's a really good defensive back, but he's a nickel safety. He's not a corner. So you need a cornerback. So hopefully Quincy Riley can. And then with Tyron's retirement, there's a big opening there at safety. So it's an opportunity for Jonas Sanker. Hey, Brett, good morning. Kelly Gross, good morning. Hunter, good morning. Jason, I know I misspoke. I don't know who you're talking about. Carter, I don't know who you're talking about. Mark Gapsky, good morning. Jingle Gate Day 82 on the way. Get ready, Dale. You big dork, Dale. Casey Smith, good morning. Team Dale, Sophia, and haters. Get out of here, Casey Smith. Hey, Mark. Yeah, not surprised at all. Okay. Not Cade Dardar. You're talking about Seth Dardar. So you got the first and the last name wrong. No wonder I knew who you were talking about. Seth Dardar, the transfer from Kansas State. Okay, yes. Yeah, not Cade. Seth. Not even close to Cade. It's Seth. Assuming that's who you're talking about, is the transfer, Seth Dardar. Yeah, by the way, Mark, not surprised. Mark said, I don't see Rattler not starting game 1. So that's a double negative. Don't ever do that. I think what you're saying is you see Rattler starting game 1. And it could happen, but we also have 3 preseason games to go through and a month of camp. And even if Rattler starts game 1, it feels like an inevitability that it is going to be Tyler Shuck's job. How many kicks did you bring with you? Just 1 pair, Jason. I just brought my my white Air Force Ones, my all white Air Force Ones, because mostly it's just flip flops and beach shoes. I'm wearing Jordans on the beach, so just 1. It felt weird. Felt very weird. Quentin, good morning. Matt, you going to the Creed concert Saturday? I'm not going to the Creed. We fly in from Mexico on Saturday. So, I mean, I would love to. I would love to go to Creed, but I don't think I'm going to land in New Orleans and then drive straight to Smoothie King Center.
We don't land till like 8:30.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could land in New Orleans, drive straight to Smoothie King Center, go watch Creed. Well, I know that's what I'm saying. We're not going to do that. When will Taysom be available? Yeah, Mark. I mean, he tore his ACL and everything else in his knee on December the 1st. I mean, conservatively, you're talking 8 months. He's not ready now. So, I mean, I think, you start the season on PUP, you're probably talking another minimum 6 weeks before they open up his practice window and get him back. I mean, October, November, maybe. I'm feeling like Taysom and Foster Moreau, I'm not sure what to expect out of either of them this year coming off their injuries. They were just so late. God's Green, good morning. I mean, Foster's was in week 18. I mean, it was the last game. It was January 4th or something like that. Hey, Jerry, good morning. The Scone Zone, WDN. Suck it, Dale. Welcome to day 0 of Saints training camp. Ready for it, man. What can LSU football expect from Trey Green in the fall? Is he too tall to play tight end? No, he's not too tall to play tight end. You kidding me? He's incredible.
Oh, I have my Who said Trey does?
What happened?
I can't say it.
Okay. Boondocking and rocking. Yeah, no, by the way, I think Trey is going to be great. I mean, he's a physical freak. He's a physical freak. He's a mismatch. So I've said it this way. When you're 6'7" in basketball, you're just kind of a guy. When you're a 6'7" pass catcher in football, you're a total problem in a mismatch because you're going to have nickel slot corners or linebackers guarding you, and there just aren't any of those that are 6'7" or even close to it. So, okay.
Well, look at me. Hold on. Is it okay to say?
That who's at our house? Yes.
Okay. So, we got Trey Green. I'm his #1 fan. Everybody else needs to be too, because he was at our house for a little birthday party for Fishy. And Drew, Drew, he's met Drew a couple of times, but we were taking like a big group picture, and Drew was inside on his iPad, like usual. And before we took that picture, Drew's uncles were there, Drew's aunts were there, Drew's parents were there. And Trey Green is the one who said, "Wait, where's Drew?" And I was like, "Oh, he's inside." I said, "He's gonna ruin, he's gonna mess up this picture." And he goes, "Well, go get him." That man, that kid, that boy, whatever we call him, had the heart to say, "Don't take this big group photo of like 20 or 30 people. Go get Drew." Like that forever. I will forever be a Trey Diaz #1 fan.
#1 fan.
Touched my heart. That boy is incredible. He's just as great off the field as far as a person as he is on the field.
Oh,
Trey Diaz.
Love you, Trey Diaz. Oh.
Love you, Fish, for bringing him into our life.
Brian Wynn, good morning. Mark, excited to see Danny Stutzman. That's another good one. I mean, I just think you've got your 2 starters at linebacker, right? Remember last year, you brought in Willie Gay and on a 1-year deal, so he's gone. So you do need a third backer rotational piece there. I mean, you've got DeMario and Warner, but how much longer does DeMario play? Stutzman could very well be a rotational guy this year who becomes a starter eventually. Hey, Ryan, good morning. What are your thoughts on the Death Valley Jr. comment? I don't have thoughts on it. It's the coach of LSU speaking at a fan event who called it Death Valley Jr. Okay. Are people making a big deal out of that? I hope not. Who dat Jerry? Lowell Cormier, good morning. Thomas, how many margaritas did E-Rock enjoy yesterday? E-Rock's not really a margarita.
Thanks a lot. Palomas are very
Paloma. Hey, Dad, good morning. I, on the other hand, did drink a lot of tequila yesterday. Just tequila rocks with a little lime.
I'm enjoying the mango colada.
A mango colada.
So good.
Got it.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered.
Maybe.
From the top of your roof,
Maybe.
all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built.
Nope.
Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
Paris Construction and Roofing.
Did you see
Because I'm doing it's ridiculous. I'm like doing this to block the screen so people don't see. Who cares? We didn't see you, by the way. You didn't come to the screen. Hey, remember Brock Rock and Wine Saturday night in Tiger Stadium. Get your tickets, brortho.com. All the proceeds benefit the Brock Foundation. Again, brortho.com. brortho.com. Brett, what's a realistic expectation for the Saints this season record-wise? I mean, Brett, I'm picking them 5-12. I think high end you could get to 7. Low end you bottom out and win a game or 2. But I think realistically 5 is probably where they settle. Eric, how's Mexico, E-Rock, and Scone enjoying the vacation?
It's amazing. We're having a great time.
It's amazing. We're having a great time.
I'll say your own thing.
It's amazing. We're having a fantastic time.
Oh.
Make defense great again. Morning, Matt. Learned this morning that Luke Haas, Arkansas transfer tight end at Ole Miss, will be out for most of the season with an ankle injury. It's a bummer for him because he had injury issues. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Wow. It's a bummer. I mean, that's a guy that a couple of years ago had a big game at Tiger Stadium. You remember the tight end, wore number 9, caught a couple touchdowns. Ellis couldn't guard. Well, Ellis couldn't guard anybody that year, but yeah, he transferred to Ole Miss and apparently is injured again. That's a bummer for him, man. Brad, do you listen to AFR when you're on vacation? No, I don't. No. I do morning Scone because, well, I'm not going to break the streak, and I do Locked On because that's just I'm obligated to do it. I could just record 5 generic episodes or whatever and schedule them to run, but I just think that's a disservice. So I keep doing Locked On, but no, other than that, I'm very much disengaged. Matt, do you think Ashton Stamps will have a breakout season this year? You'd probably have to define breakout season. I mean, I think Monster Delane is your best cornerback from what I saw in the spring. I think DJ Pickett's going to play a big role in this team as well. But Stamps has started for 2 years. Another year older, a lot of experience. Be good to see him play well. Hey, Brad. Good morning. Do you think is Mississippi only had one SC school they could be a football power state? Oh, yes. Yes. But I'd say the same for Alabama, Florida, like a lot of different schools. The problem Mississippi has is that you have State, Ole Miss, and you're also pillaged by Alabama, Auburn, LSU that border you, that just constantly pluck talent. So, but yes, absolutely. I mean, there's enough talent in Mississippi. Boondocking and rocking. Don't drink the water. That includes ice cubes. Advice from Montezuma.
Oh, it's all
Ryan, his face will be considered a white with a big red nose if they lose that opener after that comment. Yeah, I don't care. Like, what do you expect him to say? Like, fans make sometimes big stupid stuff. Like, who cares that Brian Kelly said Death Valley Jr.? It's like if he had gone to a press conference. Like if he's at a press conference and said that, it's one thing. It's another when you're in front of a room of 500 people at a fan event and you're riling up the fans. I mean, of course that's what you're going to say. Morning, Matt. BK looks more confident this year by a lot. Go Tigers. He should be. They went and bought a giant roster. Good morning, Larry. I mean, they got Nussmeier back and went and bought the best roster you can buy. They should be confident. Hey, Thomas. Good morning. Sophia Dalen haters. Getting back. We're almost there, Thomas. We're almost a couple weeks away. Patrick Gamorgan. Say hello to E-Rock for me. Have fun. E-Rock, Patrick said hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jerry G. As in 5 losses and 12 wins. No, not 5 losses and 12 wins. As in 5 wins and 12 losses. This is going to be a pretty terrible football team, Jerry. I mean, you can be optimistic, but again, I'm not in any way looking for a good result in the win-loss column. What I want to see is some of this young talent emerge into their roles. I want to see a young quarterback emerge. I want to see Kelvin Banks prove he can be a starting left tackle in the NFL. I want to see if guys like Quincy Riley or Jonas Sanker can earn starting jobs. Like, that's what I want to see from this team. It's the example I'll give you that most people here would understand is like the Bengals when they drafted Joe Burrow. They were awful. They drafted Joe Burrow in his first year. They won 4 games, whatever it was. But you could see the progress that was there. That's all I want to see from this team. That you had a giant draft class. You're getting younger. Let's see if some of those young guys can prove they're capable of playing at this level, and then the wins will come in time. Got to feel bad for Justin Fields. Jets are cursed. What happened to Justin Fields? Again, I'm on vacation. I ain't locked into nothing. Oh, he's carted off. Oh my God, that sucks. Brett, I was thinking they finished 6-11. Showed some improvement going into 26. Win the Super Bowl, go undefeated until the 72 Dolphins to kick off. Okay. Christian, having transfers from Virginia Tech, NC State, Houston be the saving grace for the secondary is pretty scary. Yeah, Christian, I just disagree with that. I mean, I understand your thought in general there, but the flip side I tell you is like Florida State got a transfer in Jared Verse from Albany, and he was an All-American. They had Braden Fisk from Central Michigan, and he was an All-American. You can look around college football and realize what's happening, which is you have these guys that maybe start. I mean, AJ Halsey's a great example. He was the number 1900 overall prospect in the country. He goes to Houston, starts for 2 seasons, becomes first team all conference, leads the conference in interceptions, and now he's a much better player. I mean, some guys develop at 16, 17, 18, and they become giant recruits. Some don't develop until 18, 19, 20. I mean, that's just humanity. People develop differently. I mean, look at Trevor Penning. Trevor Penning became a first-round pick out of Northern Iowa because he was just a skinny, nerdy-looking kid coming out of high school that only had an offer from an FCS school. Then he became a big, mauling giant, and I know his NFL career hasn't gone the way we wanted, but still a first-round pick because he developed. So, so the myth is about to be blown into irrelevance forever when we continue to have further separation of the haves and the have-nots. ARSJ, morning about hypothetically, what would it look like if Saban went to New Orleans? It wouldn't. You mean to coach the Saints? I mean, the Saints have a rookie head coach now, and I don't think they're firing Kellen Moore after a year or even 2. And by that point, Nick Saban would be so far removed. I don't think he's going back into coaching. If he did, it wouldn't be in the NFL. So, just want to prove the NFL wrong, Matt. What do you mean? Like the win-loss record? No, I don't think that's stupid as a fan. I expect him to make a more mature comment than laughing at it as a joke and then go out there and lose a game. Again, Ryan, like, you are making a big deal out of it. You're making a big deal out of nothing. You have to consider your audience and playing to a crowd. It's what it is. He's at the Rotary meeting. There's 500 people there. They're dressed in purple and gold. It's like a pep rally. That's like telling me that you go to a pep rally and they should treat a pep rally like a press conference. No, not at all. If you want to make a big deal out of it, then make a big deal out of it. But if they lose to Clemson, I'm not going to care about a stupid comment about Death Valley Jr. I'm going to care that they lost the game. Not anything to do with what he said about a stupid comment in front of the Rotary Club. So get over it. It's stupid. It's not worth any of our time to talk about. Tiger Poppy, good morning. Christian, outside of week 1, what game worries you the most? I would always think like the road conference games. So, Ole Miss, Bama, Oklahoma. I know you play Vandy as well on the road, but I'm assuming you're going to win that one. Probably Ole Miss. The home team's won the last 5 in that series. So probably that one. Because if you lose to Clemson and then you lose at Ole Miss, then you have no margin for error the rest of the way. Like, you have to win out. Bubba Smith, good morning. Rapping Batches, what's up? Okay, y'all, let's wrap this up. I'm going to go eat some breakfast. Or Erica's getting breakfast. I got coffee. And we'll go about our day. All right, please smash the like button if you would, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. All of our sponsors here, they're linked in the description on YouTube, tagged on Facebook. Y'all have an awesome day. Locked on LSU is live. You want to check that out? And